Hi friends, we are having the debate on the technology of less communication and the more communication.
Hi, I'm Usha. Me and my teams are supports the disadvantages of technology, and there are disadvantages of technology and uh, addict to technology, and they do not participate in other activities.
There are more advantages of the technology. Firstly, we can communicate with the people who are far away from our distance, like the friends and family members.
But they are not connect to close, and they are convey our true feelings.
Then what about the pandemic time of our then what about the pandemic time of our COVID-19? We can't able to face interaction. Then what we can do about that? So we are using the technology more than.
After COVID, many people misuses the technology, like trapping our online activities, and exposes our activities.
But some of the people are misusing, but so many of people are utilizing the technology by the gaining of the knowledge and something etc. Like that.
Yes, someone are gaining of they are using the technology for the gaining of the knowledge, but more of the students are not using for the gaining of the knowledge, and they are not using for the education. They misuses the technology, and they are more addicted to the technology.
But some of the people are using in the right way because the platforms like coming for the coding, we are using for the Greeks, like what they have been in the CRT classes, they have been tell that some of the courses like that. So we are using the technology more and more.
Yes, for the education, some students are only using as the uses, but more of the students are using, like after going from the college, they are not connecting with their family members, and they are addicted to the social media and technology, and there are more health issues by the technology also.
In college, pass the information in WhatsApp. Most important information in our WhatsApp group.
Yes, it is normal, like every college uses for the WhatsApp, and but after going to the home, students are not using it for the education. They are saying that for the parents, we are taking the phones for the uh, reading purpose, and they are not using it for the reading purpose. They are misusing it.
No, it is helpful for our time saving and problem solving.
As we connect more to the technology, we are more mental health issues are going.
No, it is helpful for our communication. Communication is good.
And many are the
Technology are connected to the people in the form of social media, transportation systems.
and very unemployment jobs are going. Transport issues, sound pollution.
No, technology is helpful for education.
Technology can help uh, in medicines and also MRI scans and that's all.
Due to technology increases, many health issues happening like
And
high
we can
stress.
provide best medicine to that.
Yes, it can possible, but uh,
And best
olden days there is no medicine, no, like eye strain
by
and
the
back pain.
technology we can provide that medicine, and we can scan any other treatment very well.
But olden days there is no X-rays, no MRI scans. Like it is very dangerous.
Good. Now, nowadays we can provide that it is
Education, education,
scans and
education.
we can educate. They are more educated and provide that.
And also technology will give more job opportunities, you know.
Technology also jobless. It can reduces joblessness also, and
And
it
also
increases also cyber security scams.
Yeah, but it is online jobs also more increase that, and also online jobs in.
By using the technology, we can use the right way. The technology is very useful to us.
Yes, the technology is useful, but there are more disadvantages of the technology. What we can do?
Yes, of course, there are so many of disadvantages. In the same the way, there are so many of advantages we have.
Okay.
We can, by doing the technology in the right way, we can get the so many of the advantages.
We may give the awareness of the technology, and we should use it for the right way, and we should not make the disadvantages come across. Thank you.
Thank you.
Settings.
Hi everyone, this is Raki. Today we do an debate activity with my friend Giridhar.
Good morning, one and all. Today we have a topic on debate about difference between rural areas and urban areas. I am Al Giridhar Manikanta from ECE-B. First of all, urban areas is more better than rural areas. How do you agree?
I don't agree about the urban areas better than rural areas. The rural areas are very better than urban areas.
How do you say that?
The environment in urban areas is better than rural area. You know?
There are urban areas is also more better than rural areas.
How you tell now? How you tell?
Whereas like multi specialty hospitals and educations and so many of job opportunities in urban areas is compared to rural areas is more better.
In urban areas, there no we live in rural areas. We don't want a multi hospitals. You know, in rural areas we don't get any disease.
How do you say that?
In rural, very environmental cool and best pollution, no pollution. It's very better than
In
urban.
rural areas, some of the companies are occurred like medical companies and Asian paint companies. Like the pollution coming from companies is effect on rural areas.
Yeah,
How do you
in
say
future,
that
in future
people?
we come we came and rural areas also we have all futures in that.
How do you say that people in rural areas are healthy?
It take they all take in food neatly and all that.
Okay. Yes. Yes, sir. No discomfort. Sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, sir. Fortunately, there are many sectors which in urban areas where we can build our livelihood in a happy manner. Where in our rural areas there are less illiteracy, where they do not understand many things, so they cannot have the livelihood as compared to the urban areas. How do you support that? Urban areas are the food producers for rural areas are the food suppliers for urban areas. How would you against this point?
Fortunately, it is happening in urban areas in many methods, such as in modernization of the farming, and the transport system become easy in urban areas where we can go from one place to another place in fast. Where in rural areas it takes more time, and we cannot catch up with the time.
By going fast in urban areas, they are kill ratio more than compared with rural areas.
But the on contrast to that, the in urban areas we can develop the country economy by working in the urban areas, where in rural areas the we cannot give the economy as much importance as they are unaware of it.
In urban areas, the children are by going pub, they are spoiling their life. How would you against this point?
Contrast to that, many people in the urban areas have the awareness where they can go according to their
How do you support the public transportation of the rural areas will be least?
I support my rural transportation by uh, walking speed. Support my transportation uh, by buses where they can go with within a time.
In the urban areas, we have the best career opportunities.
Where because in the rural area there is opportunities there with a lot of tensions, but in rural there is no tensions where we can peacefully do.
Did you agree with the rural areas have the advanced technologies of healthcare?
Yes, I agree.
How
I
you
agree
agree
with
with?
your
How
point,
you agree with?
because there is so many hospitals with free treatments in villages as well as in
In the urban
rural.
areas, we have advanced technologies of healthcare,
There, that is also coming from there only now.
and we have to public transportation will be there very fast to reach our areas.
Huh?
Reach areas will be fast by using the transportation in the urban areas.
In there also, urban areas we can also reach so much fast.
In the education purpose, we have the best online courses will be there in the urban areas, cities.
Where in rural areas it is of free cost education, where all the students
But
can read.
it not the advanced levels.
Now it is advanced, where you can see in rural areas are also studying it with free education and with new technology.
How do you support the roads of the rural areas? Good
Roads are
roads.
also like urban, where we can see with it's also tar roads. Now, now it is.
In the areas, bed roads will be there.
So in the urban areas, they have high kill ratio, and also some accidents are done in this.
For that only, so many more measures are taking place in urban areas where the percentage is decreased. Where in rural areas they have not much awareness about that, so they can do whatever they want, and they don't know what to do and what not to do.
They have those vehicles like they have cars and bikes, and they have a lot of pollution.
Unfortunately, in rural areas, they don't have access to many things, where urban areas can have access by going to hospitals, and many more public sectors and private sectors are there. As we can see, there are advantages and disadvantages in every sector in both the areas. So whenever they have help, the people in urban areas can give the help to the rural areas.
Good morning, everyone. I am Rakesh. Now I'm here to give you the advantages of living in rural areas. So, in rural areas, the people who are living they have a healthier, peaceful lives, and there is a less pollution, which will make your health stable. Yeah, now the government also building a multi-specialty hospitals in every rural area, so there might not affect that much health. Yeah, in rural areas, there are also good studies with less competition where you have no big pressure like what you have in your urban areas. Why not in rural areas? As we also know from the recent news, a boy from Srikakulam has gained a number one rank in NEET exams. He is from rural area now.
In urban areas, Nowadays in rural areas there are road problems and we can go anywhere. Yes, this is rural areas, that's why their roads are not proper for them urban areas. I will agree. In rural areas there is more relationship more than urban areas. Yes, I agree. Rural areas, urban areas.
When rural area people have a problem, the rural people are have a own problem, and to clear the problem of that one, all support and clear the problem of rural area peoples. There is a in rural areas. Um, in rural areas, there is no pollution when compared to the urban areas.
Finally, you have a healthier and healthier lifestyle in rural areas, and the atrocities rate compared to the urban areas, it's very less. Though the urban areas have more conveniences and fast competition rate, but the people who live in rural areas has a slower pace of life, and there will be less of stress.
I am K. Anusha. I am tell the debate about the living in rural and urban areas. I am supporting the rural area because rural area gives the cleaner and healthy environment with less pollution and noise and traffic.
I'm Nathan Srinivas from Team 3 ECE-B section, and me and my friend wants to support the urban areas. Yes, pollution is higher in urban areas, but that was a before words. But now we are reducing the pollution by introducing the electrical vehicles.
No? In rural areas, the living cost is so less when compared to the urban areas.
In urban areas also some places have low cost to live.
No, in rural areas are less.
While comparing to the rural areas, the urban areas has more facilities. For example, the education sector only, the urban areas has more advanced courses like uh, advanced courses, engineering, and more colleges and more schools, and
In
they can
rural,
be settle more, and they can get more opportunities for in futures of them.
in rural areas also government providing the English education and they are also educating better than urban areas.
Yeah, the government has introduced the free services, but in urban areas they have more opportunities and better courses also they have.
During COVID pandemic time, all the people who are living in urban areas, they have come to the rural areas to save their lives. Because there is more pollution in urban areas, so there all the cases were there overcrowd, so they came into the rural areas. How do you support this?
Yes, some people are migrated, but the urban in urban areas they have taken the precautions for while the pandemic situations also they taken.
But more number of cases in urban areas. There were lesser number of in rural areas when compared to the urban areas.
Well, in rural areas also they had been affected so many people.
Some
Some
number
people.
of people, not all.
But in urban also there are only some people, but compared to urban people are very high, but they have more population in urban areas. By that cause of they are affected. But now we all are set, and urban areas is better than rural
And
areas
the
now.
crime rate in urban areas was very high when compared to the rural areas.
In urban areas, before they have, but now they are set it right.
In urban area, in urban areas there is so many hospitals are there. When rural areas come to the hospitals and treatment, the urban areas are very advanced.
Um, there is more number of pollution, so there are many hospitals. But in rural areas, they have some government hospitals. They take care.
Yeah, government hospitals. The government hospitals are there in also urban areas, but they are also coming into urbans.
due to some lack of hospitals.
The education also urban areas is very advantage too.
But in rural area, people are also educated in schools and um,
And we are concluding that rural area is better than the urban areas because here is very peaceful and it is very
Not agree that in urban areas also very advantage, advanced future also there in urban areas. There so many people are come to job employabilities, manufacturing. If we
I can't understand.
industries or development is very useful in urban areas.
Yes, but industries are developing and they are providing the most pollution. Because of that pollution, urban area people are getting the so
But
many
it is useful to
diseases.
earning the money more, and
Because of no health, they earning.
we can conclude that urban areas and rural areas very best.
We are concluding that living in rural area is better than urban area.